Hey, what's up, plant-based runner? Coach Kyle here, and I want to talk about a study that looked at the influence of a plant-based diet, especially veganism, on the exercise capacity in recreational runners as compared to their omnivore counterparts. The researchers looked at vegan, vegetarian, and omnivore recreational runners to determine the maximum energy capacity in an incremental exercise test on a bike until voluntary exhaustion. Now, during the test, they measured capillary blood samples. Depending on your dietary choices, you may or may not be surprised and disappointed by the results. The three groups showed comparable training habits in terms of training frequency, weekly running distance, and maximum power output. The data from their study of about 75 participants, with about 25 per dietary group, found that there was no real difference between any of the eating patterns. So this may be disappointing to the vegans, since there didn't seem to be any benefit when comparing the vegans to the omnivores. But I think the important consideration is that neither the vegans nor the vegetarians performed any worse than the meat eaters. And if you were going to ask 25 meat eaters who were recreational runners, or if you were to go up to 25 meat eaters at a half marathon and you asked how they thought they would perform as vegans or vegetarians, they would probably, I would assume, say not as well. But this apparently doesn't seem to be the case. And the important thing here is that you can do perfectly fine on a vegan or a vegetarian diet. You just I don't know what to say. We're fine. We're crushing it, people. So don't let omnivores say or think that as a whole, just in general, you're going to perform less if you're vegan or vegetarian. If you're thinking about going vegan or vegetarian, you probably don't have to worry about your exercise capacity, your fitness to decline. And frankly, if you're going to start eating more plants, more vegetables, more whole foods, and I'm a little disappointed that these vegans didn't perform any better than their vegetarian or omnivore counterparts. But I think it's a really cool thing to see that they didn't perform any worse either. They did equally as well. So this is a good, and the link to the studies below. But this is a good study to share with maybe some omnivores who aren't buying it. Or if you're thinking about going vegan or vegetarian, this is just more proof that you can do so and still thrive and perform well. So questions, comments, always drop them below. And as always, you keep running, I'll keep coaching.